Good day, everyone. Welcome to the 68th commencement exercises of Salawagan Central Elementary School. Please join us as we recognize the graduates for batch 2020 to 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, the Philippine National Anthem and the opening prayer to be followed by the regional and division hymn.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, telas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisitin, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na naghihingi, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magdidinig. Luman ang araw ng walhagit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya ng pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
As we gather here in the harbor of our safety, we thank you for fellowship and family. We ask that you will strengthen us, restore us, and inspire us with your love. Lord, would you fill us with your peace so that as we journey onwards, we would pour out your love and grace to others. We ask that our souls would catch the wind of your Spirit, so that we would take your promises to all the earth. We thank you for everyone gathered here today. Thank you that you know each of us by name and have caused us to walk with you. We say that we are dependent on you and our trust is in you completely. As we surrender ourselves in adoration, we ask that you would come by your Holy Spirit and inspire our hearts today. Come fill our lives with your love. Fill our conversations with your grace and truth. Fill our recognition with your presence. We ask this for your glory and praise. Please guide our hearts as we make our decisions from this moment on. We seek you first in all we do. We give you our knowledge, our skills, our experiences, and our bond together. May we be always mindful of all the learnings we've acquired throughout our training. We confess that we are nothing without you, and our trust is in you completely. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Diyos sa miyang Mindanao mabuhay, himahal na mong natawan. Mauswagon, masiglakan, malipayon, pagpano sa katahon. Magpapiling kanin kasing-kasing, ang kabanaan o kamalipayon. Isa ka nunay ang magpaibabaw, ang kahon sa'yo kanina. Mabuhay ang iyang Mindanao, utana ang mong natawan. Bisag sa pamantalima, kami na minahalan. Sa buhat ang katuyuan, simbolo sa kagawasan. Magpabiling na magkahinusa, kadahugan sa tanan. sa pamangkaliwa, kami nagminalay. Sa buhat katuyuan, simbolo sa kagawasan, pagpabiling na magkainusa, kalahugan sa tanan. Pagpabiling na magkainusa, kalahugan sa tanan.
Isang pahingunan dalakong ulian, dinita bukito ka nagkapanuan, untod ang matang ka, kalasan ang uwan, patag ang panuan, atong kay matagwan. Unturan
Barug kita mga anak sa Quezon, iya kita ning lungsod nga mauswagon. Lumad nung kultura nagmalambuon, sa kasing-kasing ta mapagarbuhon. Sa iyang kabungturan ug tuburan, halapad ug lunhaw niyang katubhan. Gawas sa pagiusa sa iyang katawhan, ug magpaglaom may kunsat sa tanan. Kiokong bantugan niya nga ngalan, bahan di niya nga nag-awas pasalamatan. Kita sa pagkamatuod na bulahan, abundang gasa atong nabatunan. Tinaw daw tubod sa luwan-luwan, mula nog ngalan niya sa kasaysayan. Amumahon o panggaon ka, Quezon. Halang dun ka, walay kinutuban.
Now, let us welcome Dana Machino for her welcome address.
Our honored guest speaker, Attorney Michael Layson Couture, Quezon Municipal Mayor, Honorable Pablo Lorenzo III, Schools Division Superintendent in the Division of Bukidnon, Dr. Randolph P. Tortola, Public Schools District Supervisor of Quezon II District, Dr. Evelyn C. Caballes, Salawagan Barangay Council, headed by Barangay Chairman Honorable Rosalinda R. Lopez, Salawagan Central Elementary School Principal Mrs. Divina T. Vardeza, teachers, parents, members of the graduating class, friends, a fine and blessed morning. Today marks a significant event in our education, for we have finished the first step of the educational ladder. In this very momentous occasion, we, the graduating class of school year 2020-2021, are indeed very eager and happy to receive the symbols of our accomplishments. Despite the COVID-19 pandemic, we have been provided the basic knowledge and wisdom to serve as our weapon to combat life's challenges, most especially in our future educational endeavors. Our beloved audience, it fills our hearts with gladness for you to virtually witness our graduation day. We share and cherish with our beloved parents, relatives, and friends. On behalf of my fellow members of the graduating class, we greet you all. Welcome.
To give us an inspirational message, let us hear from our public schools district supervisor, Dr. Evelyn C. Caballes.
My congratulations on your well-deserved success, graduates of school year 2020-2021. First, I would like to greet the parents and families of the graduates who serve as teachers, facilitators of their own children during the teaching-learning process of this time of pandemic. I appreciated your efforts in coming to school, in getting and returning the modules of your children, despite of the situation that we are facing today. There are lots of adjustments you have made, however, you are determined to assist your children in facilitating dreams. Every parent dream of seeing their children succeed in life. Second, to the teachers who did an extra mile in exerting efforts in assorting and distributing the modules to the parents on the scheduled time. Even you meet difficulties in this mode of teaching, which is modular distance learning modality, but due to your commitment and dedication as teachers, you were able to cope and surmount in due time. Third, to our local government unit headed by our supportive municipal mayor, Honorable Pablo Lorenzo III, for the financial support amounted to 3 million for the reproduction of modules for the learners in the municipality of Quezon, both elementary and secondary. To the school heads, thank you for your guidance in managing our school despite of the pandemic, making it beautiful in the absence of learners. Your constant monitoring and implementing the DepEd Trust and programs to ensure that we can give the best of our school children para sa bata, para sa bayan. To this theme, strengthening quality education amid the COVID-19 pandemic will remind us that education must continue even in times of crisis, whether it may be a calamity, disaster, emergency, quarantine, or even war. Secretary Leonor Briones. We can overcome, over and beyond, if all of us will hold our hands together, geared towards our dreams for our Filipino learners. My warm congratulations.
Now, let us welcome our beloved Municipal Mayor, Honorable Pablo Lorenzo III, for his message to the graduates.
My heartfelt congratulations to our graduates of school year 2021. COVID-19 brought about many changes in the way we live, study, and interact with our family and peers. However, we did not let this stop us from continuing to work for the development of Quezon Bukidnon. Together with our parents and students, we have forged on and endeavored towards a very bright future. Our administrators and faculty deserve our warmest compliments for continuing to educate our students amidst the pandemic. Thank you for your persistence in our crucial mission to develop the youth and ensure that they can secure a competitive advantage in life. To our parents who work day and by day so that our children may have a brighter tomorrow, thank you for continuing to light their way, especially during these challenging times. To our students who have successfully persevered despite the trials we all face today, may your graduation inspire you to go further in seeking knowledge, making more friends, and developing your skills. As we strive for the development of our beloved town, we impart to you our hopes and dreams for a Quezon that is peaceful, prosperous, healthy, and happy.
At this point of our program, we will have the presentation of candidates for graduation, which will be presented to us by our school principal, Ma'am Divina Vardeza, which will be followed by the confirmation to be done by our public schools district supervisor, Ma'am Evelyn Caballas.
To the authorized representative of the school's division superintendent, Dr. Evelyn C. Caballas, Ma'am, may I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation of Salawagan Central Elementary School this school year 2020-2021, of whom 97 are male and 102 female, a total of 199. As school principal of this institution, I further certify that they have satisfactorily completed the requirements of the elementary K-12 curriculum as prescribed by the Department of Education. I petition for their confirmation, ma'am.
By the power vested in me as the authorized representative of the Office of the School's Division Superintendent, Dr. Randy B. Tortola, and upon the certification from your principal that you have completed the academic requirements prescribed by the Department of Education K-12 curriculum, I hereby confirm you graduates this school year 2020-2021.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates from Salawagan Central Elementary School for school year 2020-2021. Ababon, Kyle Darwin Bobole. Abansyo, Gilbert Jr. Yagma. Abarquez, Jonder Alforque. Abenuhar, Excel James Kahatol. Acebu, Jake James Panogan. Asanas, Mac Jabril Lopez. Advincula, Jake Edu Corpus. Ayas, Victoriano Teherana. Alvarado, Christian Dave Sugabo. Amanduron, Oliver Pitalcorin. Aureo, June Michael Humawas. Ailo, Faith John Kosep. Ayobat, Jr. Balongkas, Kenneth Pacquiao. Bellarmino, Prince Cedric Lasaka. Betty, Brian. Boris, John Carl Botilla. Branzuela, Daryl Samuya. Cabalona, Wen Mark Terana. Kainoy, Elton John. Zapada, John Paul Valiente. Chacon, Junjun Bacalso. Cortez, Kian Riven Bahar. Culaban, Charlie B. Zapanta. Curiba, Elmer Jefferson Rebos Quilio. Daculis, John Zodahino. Deser, Elmin Nazar Consolacion. Del Rosario, Marlon John Dagino. De la Cruz, Junric Larawan. Delena, John Lloyd Montarial. Econar, Clark Keith. Econar, Chris Joel Valiente. Econar, J. Van Yamelo. Econas, Aljon Dizon. Econas, Anthony Brian Celebran. Econas, Wendell John Dizon. Espenido, Mike Ronald Otto. Estorpe, Jeff Harold. Estrada, Andy Jr. Abalos. Frias Paul Joshua Ayuban. Gapalago Jerome Hamiro. Hinete Leonard Julian Panugan. Gornez Eljon Mart Pitogo. Gornez Jonathan Jr. Navarrete. Gragasin Sander Ranara. Ginita Dave Sabuero. Hapson Ronilo Jr. Lenares. Heno Hales Daniel Dave Comendador. Ladanan Stephen Klein John Davalos. Lapad Andy Cantere. Larita Kyle Samoya. Laugan Rachel John Ramirez. Lucernas Martiniano III Saura. Luminarias Bernardo Ayag. Manasyo Frank Lewis Mahusay. Mangawang Carl Kenneth R. Naiz. Mantabote Alan Vincent Herona. Manzana Aldrin Jr. Napone. Machino Revic Artfel Patambag. Mayol Sky Cano. Medyo Vincent Tanyo. Mondano Denver John Bostria. Morandante Lordy Rensbach Croya. Napone John Elizalde Arnado. Nonan Renan Santos. Nuez Ran Wave Cagas. Obial Richard Anyos. Orindain AJ Boy Padohilaga. Padernos Carlos Jr. Calolo. Parba Melvin Ray Gonzaga. Patalinghog Aldrich Van Bracho. Perez Kyle Crisanmer Orang. Perez Renz Gian Alestre. Perosilio Jun Mark Lanugan. Pilapil Evan Drake Candinato. Planas Rayleigh Kim Bacos. Prias Gredicerio Jr. Alhas. Pogoy Jalan Galvez. Kiamco Braille Felipe Fajardo. Kimada Terence Boborol. Ragandang Mark Reginald Unahan. Reyes Jen Ray Benedict Omasas. Relasyon David Villarmia. Remitar Francis Galvez. Retalia Don Mark Leo Sorella. Sabelia Renmar Sanchez. Simbahon Kim Ashley. Tanyo Romel Jr. Gamos. Tomoling Glenn Del Henterone. Torres Janril James. Tumang John Luis Pacquiao. Tukib Kent Rupert Songlao. Ukab Owen Jr. Carbonera. Villar Vincent Cabilis. Yanez Charlie June Saura. Yanez Nicole Laurente. Abalos Arian Nicole Bayado. Abistano Rhea Jean Redoblado. Abriol Mary Pauline Apolinares. Ayas Victoria Tirana. Alibio Vivian Minyoza. Aligado Natalie Jane. Aligato Shahana Lee Relacion. Alestre Catherine Arnejo. Amakna Kizea Seraya Villarin. Amores Julia K. Lauronal. Apolinares Divine Grace Ares. Apolinares Christine Manhuyod. Apolinares Rayan Felicity. Aris Zarina Cristel Gonzaga. Arnejo Regine Mi Salabsab. Baday Merlin Mandanuay. Balbestamin Abigail Padayhag. Baldonado Venice Loren Flores. Balgona Laika. Baliling Danica Rose Conciliado. Baluran Eva May Resurrection. Boborol Glyza Jane Kilaton. Bona Rufina Kilon L. Duay. Bongo Jasmine Casera. Bores Shira Kate Abalos. Bulagsak Alona Perpo. Kahoy Maria Rena Verador. Kasama John Nina Alfante. Casildo Alia Gail Pilesio. Castulo Cherry May Guevara. Clemente Rihanna May Ordeniza. Kubkuban Mary Joy Tejano. Dagano Christine May Ordeniza. Daigdigan Jillian Sotomayor. De Horas Cassandra Monique Simeon. Johnson Lady Jean Menyoza. Johnson Sarah Enricoso. Dizon Angel May. Ehem Zaira Rafelin Kate Tolentino. Elarco Shana Raya Amedina. Elizar Hannah Jaya Comendador. Enario LJ Grace Pana. Fabiania Demi Claire Pardilio. Fabre Sofia Angela Colipano. Fajardo Rosalina Angelica Jimeno. Francisco Raj Jaiska Benolirao. Fuentes Jocelyn II Pailagaw. Galang Shania Grace Martinez. Garces Jessa May Guadalquiver. Henon Ana Sasis. Heronco Althea Alpas. Gomez Maribel Curiba. Gonzaga Karil Bliss Monzales. Gonzales Ronaby Manyakap. Herogan Jamaica Dizon. Jimenez Helmarie Cahoy. Laronal Saisi. Lazanas Cindy Jane Dabalos. Magdadaro Stella Maris Apolinares. Mamugay Sharin Montemor. Manggubat Aliana Jane Curiba. Manlangit Jasmine Avila. Machino Danadel Faith Planas. Minyoza, Jacil May Enricoso. Neri, Ayesa Trisha Orena. Oghayon, Amarian May Simbahon. Olipendo, Sayida Nafisa Nulo. Painit, Risaira Jean Tolentino. Parajes, Jana Gil Brandares. Paras, Heaven Grace Arnado. Paranyo, Gwyneth Sofia Librado. Pedroza, Princess Hannah Sibla. Pega, Eliza Caballero. Peron, Archelin Grace Visto. Perpetua, Hazel Peach Gail Layson. Porinas, Cherry Lou Gualiza. Prias, Rizal Joy Alhas. Kimot, Janine Gabriel Magdayo. Kirante, Elian Joy Tabera. Ratonil, Ratsin Econas. Reka Plaza, Joy Ann Toraino. Relasyon, Daisy Ray Manatad. Remitar, Francis May Galvez. Rendon, Jofil Riz Virador. Sabuero, Ivy Jane Racoma. Samuya, AJ Saisi Sailon. Santillan, Van Andrea Tamparong. Saraos, Silvana Ashley. Saison, Jasfrel Jazia Policarpio. Segarino, Maria Heliana Johnson. Sibla, Jillian Moon Neva. Sulpot, Jana Umbay. Sumagaysay, June Pearl Silino. Sombe, Mitz Valiente. Tabera, Shaira Arnejo. Tampan, Aina Angela Duron. Tamparong, Ezil Ann Pacot. Tomo, Davy Marie Olivar. Wayan, Jerian Calo. Vasquez, Shahara Malimban. Studio, Karil Jane Lemokon. Visande, Bertsal Aya. Yaon, Shania Nicole Saberon. Congratulations, graduates! To continue, let us hear a message from the Secretary of the Department of Education, Secretary Leonor Briones.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively
on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, And this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the awardees from Salawagan Central Elementary School for the batch 2020-2021. Balongkas, Kenneth Pacquiao, with honors. Branzuela, Dario Samuya, with honors. Cortez, Kian Raven Bahar, with honors. Espinido, Mike Ronald Otom, with honors. Ladanan, Stephen Klein John Davalos, with honors. Morandante, Lordy Renz Bacroya, with honors. Torres, Janriel James, with honors. Tumang John Luis Pacquiao with honors. Amakna Kizea Seraya Villarin with honors. Apolinares Divine Grace Aras with honors. Apolinares Rayan Felicity with honors. Bona Krifina Kilon L. Duay with honors. Kasama John Nina Alfante with high honors. Casildo Alia Gail Pelesio with honors. Johnson Sara Enricoso with honors. Ehem Zaira Rafelin Kate Tolentino with honors. Elarco Shana Rhea Amedina with honors. Enario LJ Grace Pana with honors. Fabre Sofia Angela Colipano with high honors. Galang Shania Grace Martinez with honors. Hironco Althea Alpaz with honors. Manggubat Aliana Jane Coriba with honors. Manlangit Jasmine Avila with honors. Machino Dana Del Faith Planas with high honors. Minyoza Jessel May Enricoso with honors. Olipendo Sayida Nafisa Nulo with honors. Paras Heaven Grace Arnado with honors. Pareño Gwyneth Sofia Librado with honors. Kimod Janine Gabriel Magdayo with high honors. Samuya AJ Saisi Sailon with honors. Saraos Silvana Ashley with honors. Sulpot Jana Umbay with honors. Tabera Shaira Arnejo with honors. Tamparong Ezil Ann Paco with honors. Vasquez Shahara Malimban with honors. The Studio Karil Jane Limokon with honors. To give us a heartwarming message, let us welcome our ever-dynamic guest speaker, a Municipal Administrator Designate Executive Assistant and a Salawagan Central Elementary School alumnus, Attorney Michael Layson Couture.
Good day to everyone. Let us give thanks to our Almighty Creator for the victory of our teachers, parents, guardians, and to our graduates as we celebrate the 68th commencement exercises of Salawagan Central Elementary School despite the COVID-19 pandemic. As an alumnus of the school and the product of my beloved mentors, I am grateful that I was invited and share with you this memorable moment, especially in the lives of our dear graduates of Batch 2021 for taking another milestone closer to their dreams. Before I will give my message to you, my dear graduates, let me give praises and honor to your loving and ever-supporting parents, relatives, friends who helped and supported you to conquer this chapter of your academic lives. We all know that their dedication and sacrifices og nasayod ta nga dili kita makahuman kung dili tungod nila. And because of that, may I ask all the graduates who are with their parents or guardian behind the screen to say thank you, ma, pa, or whoever with you today. That simple gesture may never reciprocate all their efforts, but surely it will make them smile and be proud of themselves. Also, to our secondary parents, our teachers, for your pursuit and passion of education, daghan kaayong salamat. I am who I am today because of your excellence in providing education, not only in the academic subjects, but also in equipping me the character and become the better version of myself. Teaching for me is the most noble profession since it is the beginning of all other professions. The duties of a teacher are neither few nor small, but they elevate the mind and give energy to the character. And amidst the pandemic, you work more than enough for your students as well as for the school. And for that, let me also commend and acknowledge the Department of Education in general, its officers, heads, and staff, to our school division superintendent, Dr. Randolph B. Tortula, CSO 5, to our district supervisor, Dr. Evelyn C. Caballes, and to our school principal of Salawagan Central Elementary School, Divina T. Vardesa, and to all Salawagan Central Elementary School teachers and staff, sirs and ma'ams, saludo ko sa inyo. To the graduates, congratulations for a job well done in handling and accomplishing your elementary days. And as you will face another challenges, meet new friends, new circumstances in life, always be proactive. Nothing can stop you from whatever you want to learn, not even this pandemic. Remember this, you can be whoever you want to become in life. You are the author as well as the actor of your own movie. I know you have in mind at this very moment that you have that what you want to achieve in 10 or 20 years from now, while the others are still doubtful about themselves. Just have focus and know what you want. Strive hard to achieve your goals, whatever that may be. You can be an actor, a doctor, a lawyer, teacher, or a full-time mom, a part-time lancer, or even an astronaut if you want. For me, there's no such thing as a failure. There's only a delayed success. In our upside down world today, let us be reminded that this situation teaches us that sa kinabuhi, walay butang nga sigurado. Ug tuod man, nothing is permanent. Even the life we are used to live, including the simplest act, become suspended or even impossible already. The things we used to do can no longer be easily done because of COVID-19. COVID-19 came as a surprise and left us with no choice but to adjust with the new unexpected normal. Especially in education, teachers and students have to resort to online classes and modular learning. If I were to ask you, how is your modular learning going so far? Maybe you would say, lisud o kapoy. But take note that those lisod o kapoy nga situations will mold you to become a better and stronger person. Truly, it is challenging to work by yourself or remotely. You will miss your classmates, you will miss your teachers, you will miss your school activities. Aside from that, it feels draining on your part to keep up with the academic pressure despite the limited resources and help from your teachers. We must admit that face-to-face interactions between teachers and students, along with a vibrant and healthy debate among peers within the classroom, playing games outside with classmates and friends, are vital to quality education. Because education is not just learning the theoretical subjects, it also helps us to develop our interactions with other people and develop our own perspective of looking our lives and form our own opinions on different facets of life so that we will become responsible citizens of our country. Munang moingon ko sa inyo, dear graduates, pagdasig. Walay ihatag ang Ginoo nga pagsulay nga dili nato kaya ilahutay. especially now in this time of crisis and uncertainty. Change the changeable and accept the unchangeable. We may not be able to see in a moment, but everything happens for a reason. Graduates of 2021, what lies ahead may be scary, but remember that you are not alone. Your teachers, as well as school administrators and different stakeholders of education, are here for you every step of the way. The world may have changed, but their commitment to your education has not. In fact, it remains strong. You are smarter than you know, braver than you imagine, and more determined than you realize. Every day, try to do a little bit better than you did yesterday. Remember that tough times never last, but tough people do. Every step of the you take, you will move you closer to your dream. My biggest challenge to you will be staying focused and staying diligent about your learning. Your teachers, textbooks, and modules can help you think, but it's up to you how to learn. Help yourself, and God will help you. Stay motivated at all times and continue to persevere. That's all. Thank you and congratulations, ECS Batch 2021.
Now, let us hear a message from the representative of the awardees, Sofia Angela Fabre.
My warm greetings to our guest speaker, Attorney Michael Layson Cotor, respected Mayor of our town, Honorable Pablo Lorenzo III, Schools Division Superintendent in the Division of Bukidnon, Dr. Randolph B. Tortola, Quezon II District Supervisor, Dr. Evelyn C. Caballes, Salawagan Central Elementary School Principal, Ma'am Divina T. Vardiza, dear teachers, beloved parents, fellow graduates, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. This school year has been a challenging one for all of us. The pandemic has changed a lot of how we normally do things. It has especially affected our education. Our graduation is unlike the ones in the past because we graduated without actually going to school. Instead, we learned through modules assigned by our teachers, and we had our families, especially our parents, to help us do them. This year, more than ever, our parents had a greater hand on our education. Everyone knows that we have been having a bit more share of the struggle during this pandemic. But if there is one more thing that I have learned, apart from the contents of our modular classes, then it is that education must go on. No matter how difficult learning is with our current circumstances, we have to keep going. That is what graduation is all about. It is not the end of our journey, but a milestone before we proceed to the next chapter of our education. We celebrate, of course, as it was not easy. We should treat the achievement we made this day as a reminder of the bigger things we would achieve in the future if we just don't give up. Our resiliency as Filipinos has once again been tested this year. And once again, we have made it. This should be a cause for celebration and a reminder for us to be grateful to the Almighty and all the people who have supported us and worked hard for us to get to where we are now. Our parents, our teachers, and our communities, thank you, and to God be all the glory.
Presenting the people behind the success of every student from Salawagan Central Elementary School, the teaching staff, special program and preschool teachers, grade 1 teachers, grade 2 teachers, grade 3 teachers, grade 4 teachers, grade 5 teachers, and the grade 6 teachers. Every beginning comes to an end, and every program ends with a closing. Now, to give us his closing remarks, let us welcome our GPTA President, Mr. Edgar Apolinares.
Good day, everyone. It's been a pleasure being with all of you today. To our Public School District Supervisor, Dr. Evelyn Caballes, to our School Principal 1, Ma'am Divina Vardesa, to all Salawagan Central teachers, guests, friends, good morning. Before we close this ceremony, I'd like to take this last opportunity to say congratulations both graduates, family, teachers, and friends. Our graduates, it is clearly seen your outstanding achievements and it is well-deserved pride. Though that's not merely the end of awarding of certificates, diplomas, and medals, and be followed by hanging in your wall just for many people to admire with. So exactly today, means it's not the highlight of great applause for such token received, but rather accentuating the individuality on how for you to set your limits. Sad to say, the coronavirus pandemic has caused many graduations to be replaced with virtual, drive-in, and other alternative ceremonies. Fellow graduates, today is not the end of your journey. In fact, it is the beginning of your journey to become a successful one. Always remember that poverty is not the hindrance to success. 2021 graduates, keep on dreaming and soar high for the better future. Lilipas din ang COVID-virus na ito, walang makakapigil sa edukasyon. To all graduates, congratulations again, more power and God bless everyone.
That wraps up the 68th commencement exercises of Salawagan Central Elementary School. Once again, congratulations to all the graduates and awardees. To all the viewers out there, thank you for watching. Salawagan Central Elementary School is reminding everybody to wear your mask, stay safe, and may God bless us all.